the science of religion and the religion of science, this is a bit of a problem. This is an elective topic, so we're probably not going to talk too much about money. Although when we talk about science and religion and science, it usually money is somehow involved in both of them. You know, we know how this works, right? 9 out of 10 scientists all agree with whoever is paying them. So, you know, and the same is true for the religions. And so for those of you who know me, you know that I'm an atheist, though I do give a lot of credit to Josh and the work that he did 2,000 odd years ago, particularly in the realm of finance. He doesn't get anywhere near as much credit as he probably should be getting from a physics standpoint and from a finance standpoint. But if you read between the lines and you kind of pull out some extra meaning, you'll find that actually that it wasn't really a religion he was talking about. It was practical on earth stuff that had nothing to do with anything after this. He was just talking about practical good advice that still applies to this day. So, and even if he was some no-name, you know, who was the son of some illegitimate son of some carpenter or something like that, that makes it pretty fascinating that even 2,000 odd years later, people are still talking about this guy. That's pretty amazing, right? It is to me anyway. That's what borders on miraculous, in my opinion. But the science of religion, well, there is a science to religion, and that usually starts with getting people to believe a certain thing and then getting them to believe that it's bad to do something or it's good to do something, right? So that's the science behind religion, and once you do that with people, then you get them to start controlling themselves like a crab pot, right? The religion of science. This is the idea of anytime someone's saying the science is settled, if you're saying that, that is a religion. But by definition, that is exactly what you're attempting to create, is a religion at that point. You're simply saying, no more further questions. This is it. I have the answer. Therefore, anything beyond this is heresy. Do you understand? This is exactly what happens with this kind of stuff. And where I got this topic from was actually, there was this young lady, I was scrolling TikTok and I saw this young lady and she was talking about, you know, what has happened to Christianity. Like, why is it that Christianity is having all these problems and everything? Christianity has a lot of problems because of this and why they're not keeping up with science. And it's not because of Christianity that's the problem. It's the people within it that have stopped wanting to question the science behind it. And they shouldn't do that. That's actually not a good way to go about that. The best way to go about that would be to go forward and try and take out the meaning. Because if you remember what Josh said, he always spoke in kind of riddles, right? He always spoke in riddles. And I think some people think that maybe they understood the riddle and they sort of trying to apply it to every little thing. But maybe it was a little deeper than that. Maybe there's multi-layers, multi-dimensions to that riddle. Right? And I think that there's a lot of folks out there that don't take the time to think. Again, I'm saying this as an atheist, okay? I say this as an atheist. And I'm telling you, I think that there's probably something more there that is worth looking into, that is worth trying to think about and go through. Again, particularly as it pertains to your money and to the laws of nature on this planet. Because we are governed, remember, brother, there's two things you're governed by: physics and conscience. That's it. Those are the only two things that you're governed by. So I just thought that was an interesting topic, and that was sort of my thought on it.